It's a three-peat, picks, parlays, and poison. We breaking the bank, just follow what the noise is. A parlay like a party, picks in accordance. The poison, get you turned up with assurance. Parlay, P, Special K, B, Magic, and John Tate. Analysis all day for a proper free play. Rookies got no sense, now they money blown. Bet stacking and drinking, what you sipping on? Trust that we cover under or over. Come join the group.
What's good, sports fans? It's your boy Parlay P. Half of that pick, parlays, and poison crew. As you can see, I got my brother across the world, B Magic. Say what's up to the people, man.
What's going on? What's going on? Let's get into it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Week 3, if you want to call it that, of NCAA football, man. We coming live, for y'all. But of course, we got to start this show off with what you sipping on. As you can see, it's on B Magic joint. I got mine on the back. I had to do mine for the back, but you know what I'm saying. Watch out now. All right.
Yes,
hey, what you sipping on, man?
I'm just on that Irish. I'm on that Jameson tonight. Real taking it easy.
Okay, he stay on that over there. He got that limited supply. Right now,
Yes,
I'm sipping on a little Mukau right here. This that Japanese cognac. And taking it back, to my college days, back up on the hill at A&M. All right, man. So, hey, quick recap of the last video. We didn't put out a video last week. We got caught up in a lot of stuff. I was doing a lot of traveling. B Magic had stuff going on. We did put out plays that we did fairly well last weekend in NCAA. But quick recap: we went 3 wins, no losses, and 2 pushes. One of those pushes was the bottle bet, and I don't know how we hit it right on the head. But if y'all watched the video, y'all heard B Magic say he was going to take the 14. I gave him the 14 exactly, and I said I will not give you the hook because I feel like this is that game where it ends that way. So we kind of broke even on that. So of course we're gonna run it back this week. It wouldn't be a show without a bottle bet. And for all y'all out there who think y'all know sports and all that, hit us up. You want to get in on the bottle bet? Feel free to hit us up. We'll jump on that. As you can see, we got bottles all over the place. This is just a little playground bottles here, but. And if you were watching the IG, you saw we get bottles in the club too, man. Thankfully, we tear these sports books up and then we pay for them out there. We even pay for the red solo cups too. All right. So
yes, sir.
This week we're gonna jump y'all up. But before we start all that, we need y'all to go like the video. We need y'all to follow us on IG. We need y'all to subscribe on YouTube. We need you to do all that. But beyond that, the website is up. It is launched. Picks, parlays, and poison.com. Go look it up. Picks, parlays, and poison.com. Full functioning website. You can sign up for memberships. That's where you're going to get all of our plays. You're going to get plays from all 4, actually 5 handicappers, because we just got a soccer expert on the team as well. So you're going to get plays and picks not only from me, B Magic, Special K, John Tate, and our Easy Money is our soccer expert that we got on the team. You'll get all those plays, all those picks, depending on the package that you sign up for. There's a picks package, a parlays package, and of course, a poison package. All right.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, jump on the website now. Go create a profile, sign up, and get with the team now, man. So let's go ahead. Let's get into this. Let's break it down. We're gonna hit y'all with 4 games and a bonus. Of course, we got to have a bottle bet, so we're gonna hit y'all with that on the back end of the video. First, let's jump off into the first game. We got UCF -7 versus Louisville. Over under on this game is 68. So close to that 69. But they hit them with the 68 and they owe us one. B Magic, what you got on this game, man?
I mean, off the rip, I'm going with UCF, but a lot of people are going to jump on ESPN and take a look at the numbers, which I think are a little bit skewed. Just because of the beatdown that UCF put on Bethune-Cookman last week. But on top of that, I just don't trust the Cardinals. I don't see them being able to get into a shootout with UCF. And I think they will score, just not enough. I think my man, what's his name? Dylan Gabriel, I think he's going to go off. I think Isaiah Bowser has a good night, and I'm going with UCF to cover.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm right there with you, man. I'm a UCF fan when it comes to it, just because of their offense. What really makes me lean UCF in this game is I watched, and we had a big play on that Ole Miss and Louisville game,
Mhm.
that last one of that week. We made a lot of money on that game. And what I see is the same kind of offense from Ole Miss. You're going to get that from UCF. They got a veteran quarterback who can sling the rock right now, 6 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions. And the one interception he threw in that Boise State game was in the end zone, a little higher on the lob. That would have been a touchdown and the cover instead of a push on that one. But when it boils down to it, I trust Gabriel more than I trust Malik Cunningham. And Cunningham just doesn't look the same without Tutu Atwell out there in Louisville. The running game just isn't the same right now. And then when I look at the defense, man, UCF's defense is only allowing 22 yards rushing. I thought that was an error when I looked it up, but no, that's legit. 22 yards rushing. You think, oh, well, that's because they only played. No, they played Boise State, so it's not like they don't have something on their resume already. I told y'all in the first video, I think UCF has something to prove. I think they're trying to be that Cincinnati, undefeated team that's yelling, "Look at me!" at the end of the year. We'll see, but I think in this game, a low spread like 7. Even though they're on the road, Louisville's just not that team anymore. So I'm rolling UCF hard on that one. Are you touching that over under 68?
I'm not sure because if Louisville can't produce any ground game, they're going to go to the air, and I think UCF is going to be all over it. And I don't know. I feel like UCF is going to have to score at least 50, which they probably will for the over. But like I didn't even realize they've only allowed 22 yards rushing in 2 games, especially against Boise, because they're good for that draw. But I don't know, man. I would probably lean under, but I'm staying away from that. I'm just gonna roll UCF in the points.
All right, there it is. I'm fading that total as well. I think that total only gets hit if Louisville scores, and that's the big question mark there. So hey, official play, UCF minus the 7. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's move on over a little closer here. I started a little grad school work over here at this school. We're gonna go to Maryland versus Illinois. Right now, Maryland is favored by 7 on the road against Illinois, and we got the over under set at 61. Imagine what you feeling on this.
I think I just seen on Illinois' Twitter that Brandon Peters is going to be starting this week. He went out against Nebraska with a shoulder injury, but I don't think that makes a difference. Baby Tua, I hate to call him Baby Tua, he grown man, but young Tua got his swag back, man. They underperformed last year, and I think this year they got the balance, they got it going. I think that they keep rolling against Illinois.
Yep, I'm right there with you, man. Tua is figuring it out. This offense is putting up over 340 passing yards a game. But on top of that, 195 rushing yards. And then, yeah, last week was against Howard, but they did what they were supposed to do against Howard. They beat the you-know-what out of Howard. They beat the Bison shit out of Howard. Let's just put it that way. And I know that made you feel good because you went to what you feel is the real HU.
Yes, sir.
So shout out Hampton, man. Shout out to all my HBCUs. I'll be down in Huntsville, A&M homecoming coming up. But Maryland right now, they're clicking on all cylinders, and on top of that, their defense. Another astonishing thing for me. Their defense is only allowing 57 rushing yards a game. So they right there on that same level. But the big thing is on third down, they're only allowing 42% conversion percentage there. And then when you flip on the Illinois side, which we had a big play on in week 0, we had Illinois plus the points and won on that. But then they went a disappointed let down at home against University of Texas San Antonio. So I think that Maryland will get the job done -7 because Illinois' defense, their red zone defense, allows 93% scoring. So Maryland gets it down there. They're putting points on the board. When you're looking at a 1-score game, give me the team that can put the ball in the end zone most likely, or at least put points on the board against the team that allows them to do it. I'm taking Maryland -7. That's your official pick. for that one. All right, keeping it rolling, keeping it rolling. Another one, close again, man. I might have to go to one of these games, man. All right, here we go. We got Virginia Tech traveling to Morgantown to take on West Virginia. That's about 3 hours from me right now. We got West Virginia favored by 3 in this game. Over under on this one is set at 50.5. What's your take on this game?
Man, I'm a Virginia boy, man, and West Virginia, we don't really associate with their kind too much, but I'm on Virginia Tech, man. I feel like Justin Fuente is going to have the boys locked in. I think that they do the same thing to West Virginia that they did to UNC, and that's essentially shut them down. Their defense is locked in. They're allowing 351 yards per game, but you got to take that into perspective that West Virginia isn't really known for bombing since what's buddy name that left? I can't think of his name right now. But getting back on track, man, I think West Virginia is going to do their thing. They're going to ground and pound. They're going to be locked in, but I feel like Virginia Tech is going to keep that momentum. They're 2-0 right now. Like you said, everybody, Cincinnati got something to prove. I think Virginia Tech got something to prove this year too. So I'm rocking with Virginia Tech, man. Go Hokies.
Yeah, I think this game had me up and down. I was kind of on one side, then kind of on the other side, man. And even until the point where we hit record on this, that -3, I get it because of home field. But I do. How much do I trust Dodge right now? And I think that's the question. And when I looked at that UNC game versus Virginia Tech, the way that they were able to handle Howell, I'm like, man, I think they can do the same thing here. I think that Virginia Tech defense is what's going to cause the issues. Both of these defenses are strong, to be honest with you. VTech allows 245 passing, 106 rushing. You flip that, West Virginia allows 196 passing and 100 rushing. So I think this is a ground and pound kind of game. I think it's low scoring. I do like the under 50.5 in this game. But if you're asking me to pick a side, I'm gonna go ahead and take VTech because I can't trust a state that has inbred and like West Virginia. I just don't trust that, man. There's something wrong about it. And when you start driving through those hills, you'll know what I'm talking about. Everybody start to look the same. Yeah, something going on in the water over there. So I'm a rock with you. I'm a rock with the Hokies.
All right.
I think that they on a mission this year until they run up against Miami, but they doing their thing so far, and I got to give them their respect. So I'm gonna take them plus the points. I mean, hey, a ranked team plus points, even if it is on the road, I'm gonna rock with them. All right, let's move on. We're gonna get into a nice little game here. Now we're gonna hit some marquee matchups. We like to touch on the smaller stuff because that might be where the lines are skewed. So now let's touch on some big games. We got Penn State -6 versus Auburn Tigers. All right, what you got on this one, man?
Man, you know what? I've been rooting for Bo Nix since he got to Auburn, and I finally feel like he has figured some things out this year. I think Bo, Tank Bigsby, Jackson, and Kobe Hudson, I think they're going to get it going. I love James Franklin. I love what the Nittany Lions are doing. They're going to be fired up. They're going to be ready to go. But I just feel like Auburn is a little more locked in and has a bit more to prove than Penn State. Penn State's always been right there on the cusp of being great. Auburn's kind of receded the last couple of years. And this year, I feel like that they have all the weapons in place to be able to go the distance. Plus, mind you, they've only played Akron and I want to say Alcorn State, but they put 62-0 on Alcorn State and beat Akron 60-10. So the boys are scoring. The defense is doing the thing, even though it's, you can't say it's Power 5 competition, but the boys are balling. So I'm rolling with Auburn. I'll probably be safe and buy the hook. Buy it up to 7, give me a full touchdown, but I'm rocking with Auburn, man. I think this game is super close. What you say the total is?
I didn't get the total on that one.
I got it. I got it. Yeah, go ahead and jump into yours though. But I'm rocking with Auburn, man.
Rocking Auburn. I gotta go with. I hate to agree with you all the time, man. So just for this one, I'm fading this game personally. I'm fading it. I can see it going anyway, because they got to go there in Happy Valley. But Bo Nix, he's figuring it out as well. That was Bama State that they played and beat the shit out of. I just like to say that because I like to take shots at Bama State. Anytime they lose is a good day for me. And there's only 3 states that, or 3 schools, I should say, that my kids can't go to, and they all in the state: Bama State, Florida State, Ohio State. They can go anywhere else in the world, but not there. All right. But I digress. All right. So Auburn plus the 6 is the play. B Magic throwing that one out there. I'm fading this game just because I can see it going anyway. And when you're looking at 1-score games, one mistake here, one mistake there, one lucky bounce, and that could be the outcome. Now, in saying that, when you're thinking in that realm, you want to take the points, put the points in your pocket when you're thinking this is possibly a 1-score game. I mean, this could come down to somebody missing an extra point or a last second field goal or something in that nature.
Right now, the total's at 53. So I would even be inclined to roll under on this game. I think it's going to be. I think whoever has the ball last is going to win this game. It's going to be a clock control type of game because they both got a lot on line, and I'm sure both coaches on the hot seat. So, but I'm still confident in the Auburn pick. That's all I'm rocking.
Yep. All right, there it is. All right, now we're gonna get to what the people came here for. They want to see how we disagree, and they want to know about the bottle bet. All right, so last week we pushed, right? We hit it right on the head. I didn't give up a hook. He didn't take a hook. So we ended up right there in the middle at 14 on that line in the Ohio State, Minnesota game. All right. Glad I didn't, do the same thing last week with Oregon and Ohio State. Now, we're going to roll tide and we're going to chomp. We're going to Bama, going into the swamp for the first time in 10 years to take on the Florida Gators. Shout out to my sister, man. She was an All-American track star over there at Florida, man. So I got to somewhat respect him just because of that, but I'm still a little disappointed she chose Florida over Miami. But whatever. All right, so we got Florida favored by 14.5. I'm sorry, excuse me. Bama favored by 14.5 in this game. What's your take on it? I already know what it is. Tell the people why you rolling tide.
Man, you gotta roll tide. Shout out Bama. Just like I told y'all with the Minnesota game, it comes down to the running back. My boy Ibrahim didn't get hurt. I think Minnesota wins that game. In this game, if Richardson does not get the ground game going, they are going to get rolled at home by the Alabama Crimson Tide. Bryce Young, Michi, Williams, and the gang are going to do what they do and run and throw all over that field. So it's up to Richardson. I mean, I hate to put the ball in his hands figuratively and literally, but it's up to him. If he doesn't have a good game, they're going to get blown out. So I'm on Alabama. It's just where I'm at. Roll Tide.
Okay. I still got a bit of taste in my mouth from the Alabama Miami game, and I just don't think that they can come down there, steal all our players, disrespect us like that, and then beat 2 marquee Florida teams in the same year within 3 weeks. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna chomp, because if you ain't a Gator, you Gator bait. That's their little saying. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the points, the 14.5, and I'm taking that hook. It's 14.5. Give me the hook.
All right, we can do that.
Give me the hook. We can't tie no more. We can't have no damn ties. All right. No more ties. No more locked doors. All right. Hey, I'm taking the 14.5 and I'm taking the Florida Gators. And for one reason only, they run the ball. So even if it's not as successful as it has been in the first 2 games, yeah, that was, USF. Yeah, that was FAU, who actually has a pretty good defense. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take those points because they're going to pound the ball. even if it's 3 yards to carry, they're going to stick with the run. And as they're sticking with the run, you know what else is running? That damn clock is running. And the more that clock runs, the more likely it is that this game stays in that 14.5 point score. So I'm going to take the points. I'm going to take my ball and I'm going to go home. That's what I'm doing. All right. I'm taking the home field advantage of the swamp. They're going to be out there. They're going to be toasted. I know everybody in there going to be sipping on something because that's how they get down in Gainesville. The whole city going to shut down for this game. And I think that right there, that field will kind of fuel them up some. And as long as they stick to the run and don't try to get cute and do all this crazy stuff, they'll be fine. Miami got too cute and started trying these quick little, 3 and outs. And then next thing you know, your defense right back on the field. Control the clock, control the ground, and you'll be fine. Even if you don't win this game, I like Bama to win the game, but I like them to win it under 2 touchdowns and a hook. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take that 14.5, and I'm going to go with the Gators on this one, man. So there it is, people. Y'all heard it. Quick recap. We taking UCF -7. We taking Maryland -7. We're taking Virginia Tech plus the 3. We got Penn State Auburn. Auburn plus the 6 in that game. And then we got the bottle bet. B-Magic, Rolling Tide. I'm stomping with the Gators. That's what we're doing this weekend right now. Y'all jump on now. I'm telling you, this is going to be the best time to get in. You're going to get packages as low as you're ever going to see them. We got monthly packages, picks package, parlay package, and a poison package. And of course, each package, you gain more access to everything. All right. This your boy, Parlay P signing out. B-Magic, you got something to tell the people before you leave, man?
Buy the hooks.
Right,
if you have the opportunity to buy the hooks. Don't get burned because you're trying to be greedy. Sometimes it's not worth it. This weekend, you're going to have a lot of under a touchdown type of spreads. Buy the hook, buy yourself some comfort. Let's break the bank. I'm out.
That's right, man. And if y'all don't know what a hook is, it's that 0.5, man. That 0.5 is a mother, right? All right. Hey, we signing off, man. Y'all check us out. Y'all like, y'all subscribe, y'all follow, y'all do all that. But most of all, go to picksparlaysandpoison.com and y'all set up a profile, jump on, grab a package. Hey, you know what? We're going to do a promo. If you watch this video all the way through, you got the promo. First 20 people to sign up right now, we're going to go ahead and give you an extra month for free. So that's 2 months of NCAA plays. That's 2 months of NFL plays. I'm going to be coming back a little later with Special K to do our NFL video. These are going to be on the site. You're going to have access to this stuff. You're going to have access to all our picks. Go sign up now. We out. Double salute.